Hi, so this is Jackie, and I am here with a reading for water signs. What do water signs? Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio. I'm here just for a pretty much general reading. Not sure what it's going to be about. It could be about love. It could be about anything like that. Just trying to get your energy real quick, see what we got going on here. I'm sensing that pretty much there's a lot of confusion going on, water signs. I feel like that some of you don't know what's up, what's down, what's going on all around you. That's what's coming to me. We have the Three of Swords, which is sorrow. Then we have the Seven of Swords, which is futility. To me, it seems like water signs, well, it seems like that some of you have obviously gotten used to either doing the stabbing or being stabbed in the back. I feel like that some of you have been dwelling in this energy for quite some time. I feel like that also some of you have honestly begin to hinder yourself in your own life, whether you realize it or not, because you're holding on to these energies of, well, everyone is going to do me wrong. Everyone is going to hurt me. Everyone is just going to drag me down, or I am just a hindrance, and I'm honestly just going to drag everyone down with me. So if you send that energy, water sign, what do you expect? I'm straight up here. I don't sit there and sugarcoat things. I'm not like those kind of tarot readers that sit there and they get to tell you everything that comes to them because, or they tell you what you want to hear. I'm going to tell you what you need to know so that you can get close to your soul. Yeah. Anyways, so to me, this is also telling me that some of you feel like that you have all eyes on you, from what I understand, as in like you are very pressured in your life right now. You're pressured to really move forward and do what you want to do. So you're obviously stuck, right? Because you're not doing what you want to do. You're stuck. And I feel like that this is very much internal conflict. I said internal conflict, and the Ten of Wands comes out. This is oppression. To me, I feel like that some of you have been locking yourselves up in a way. No pun intended, okay? I feel like that some of you have been locking yourselves up in a way so that you're not really saying what you want to say. Y'all are sitting here and obviously thinking to yourself, well, because it happened to me like this way in the past, it's going to happen to me like this way again in the future. So I'm just going to sit here and put myself up on, some of you, it's a damn pedestal. Take yourselves down. Take yourselves down. No one's on a pedestal. You want to be high vibrational, you get there the right way. You don't sit there and put others down and make it seem like that you are omniscient and you know all. Side note, moving forward. Let's get some more on futility. Got the Hangman, Pisces. So to me, this Hangman is almost like, with it clarifying the Seven of Swords, it's almost like I refuse to see the right way up. I'd rather be hanging upside down. I'd rather be sitting here and looking like a clown, because instead of moving forward and doing what I want to do, I'm going to sit here in this energy of lying and manipulating to myself. This could be you or someone else, mind you. Keep that in mind. But I would rather sit here and not look the right way up, honestly. And this depiction, he's bound by chains. So some of you, it's almost like you sit there and you chain yourself to that pole of, I was going to say pole of hole, but I meant to say pole of hell. And to me, with the Seven of Swords, it's almost like, why even try? Why try to do what I want to do, or even be what I want to be? This is all internal. With earth signs, it was external for the most part. We have the Knight of Wands, the rock star. To me, I feel like some of you water signs, you gave up on your hopes and your dreams in the past, and you feel like that, well, what's the whole point of trying? What's the whole point of trying when I'm stuck and I choose to be stuck because I think that everyone is going to deceive me, or I think that I'm honestly just going to keep deceiving myself and stay in this sorrow and impress how I really feel. Let's get some more on the sorrow. I'm also hearing that some of you honestly feel like that there's no one around that is worth your time. We have interference, the universe, which is the world. And then we have matriarch, the Queen of Pentacles. That was under sorrow. I feel like that some of you are still too stuck in, yeah, this is weird. This is kind of air signy a little bit, but you might be a cusper, or you might have heavy air in your chart or a heavy air placement. Don't matter. You're still in your head. You're human. You got a head, right? Anyways, Helpless Horseman. But let me just say that. So, to me, with this matriarch card and interference as well as universe, to me, it's telling me that some of you are too busy within yourselves to even acknowledge the love that you have around you. Some of you have a very loving mother or possibly a loving female figure that's been in your life for some time that you obviously have been ignoring for some reason. You've been letting other things, other swords, other pains interfere with this connection. Instead of actually embracing the connection and allowing yourself to possibly work on something new with this person, doesn't matter who it is, what have you, even with yourself, it could be with yourself. It's almost like you're not in tune with yourself enough to actually realize how you really feel and what you want to do and what you need to heal. I feel like with the universe card, that the universe coming in and they're like, it's time. It's time. You're going to sit here and keep self sabotaging, keep sabotaging others, keep some of you. You feel like, again, this could be vice versa. This could be the person you're dealing with or whatnot. I'm going to keep sabotaging what I have going on for me, or what could be going on for me. Because, well, I would rather sit here and let people interfere with what I want to do. People sit there and, ooh, funny. People sit here and block my own screen up so that I can't really see what I need to see and do what I need to do. I'd rather sit here and just, I'm viewing this as a red ribbon of love. I want to sit here and pour this red ribbon down the drain. My love right down the drain. Love on the drain. Anyways, I'm going to pour it right down the drain and cling on to that heartache because it makes me, what does it make you brave? That's what's coming to me. Really, water signs? If water wasn't around, guess what? There'd be no foliage, there'd be no plants, there'd be no rain, there'd be no winter, there'd be no oceans, there'd be no fish in the area. Anyways, there wouldn't be anything like that. Now, would it? Would there? No, there wouldn't be. I say that, but some of y'all just choose to not acknowledge it. So let's move on to oppression. What's going on with oppression? We have cruelty, the Nine of Swords, so we go from the Ten of Wands to the Nine of Swords. And then we have Six of Pentacles. Oh my word, let's keep going. Ba-bam. We have the Hermit, Virgo energy. The Knight of Wands, I feel Sag energy, by the way. So with oppression, again, this is a depiction of it, right? Okay. So with oppression, this is cruelty, the Nine of Swords, the Six of Pentacles, excuse me. Some of these cards came out in the Earth side reading. You might be tied to an Earth side. Please feel free to check that out. We have the Hermit card, though, which is Virgo. Do you see what he's doing? It's almost like, usually the Hermit card is depicted, and it's this man holding a lantern, right? Really, really intuitive, inquisitive, intelligent, knowledgeable, really studying up on what they're meant to do, what they're supposed to do. It's almost, he's getting high. He's getting high. He's sitting here smoking some. And instead of sitting there and focusing on what can be success, true success, wonderful success, it's like you're going to sit here and be in this pain. I feel like that some of you need to work on your inner child, as well as, honestly, work on taking your own walls down, allowing the right people in, instead of sitting there chasing after people that don't want you or that use you. You know, I had this saying, this little, not saying, but this little quote or something come to me earlier, so something, and it was, people who are users attract people who are users. A user gets users. They ain't no true connection. A user attracts users. A lover attracts lover. If you are a lover in nature. Yeah, you could be an empath and be a user, by the way. Don't sit here because I already feel it. I ain't no narcissist. Da, 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 da. I ain't saying that. If you don't have something within you, if you don't have love or companionship and comfortability and authenticity within yourself, you're going to sit there and try to seek it from someone else, aren't you? That's a user. That's using. Okay. And I feel like that some of you are doing that. I feel like that some of you, it's almost like you're afraid of success. You're afraid. You'd rather sit there and lock yourself away. You see how he's got his back turned? He can't even sit there and face the music. Whoa, whoa. Listen to the music. Do you see how he's sitting here? He's got his back turned. He ain't even looking forward. No, he's too busy sitting here and, well, I'm going to live in this pain and I'm just going to keep using and not being knowledgeable and not using my head, my intuition, my soul. I'm not going to listen to my soul, no, and be successful. I'm going to sit here and keep just hating myself. Instead of feeling yourself, you're hating yourself. You feel me? So we have the Chariot, Cancer energy, followed by the Two of Cups. Once I allow myself to feel myself, I'm going to honestly be able to move forward and jump on that. It ain't no midnight train, but it's a taxi. Go wherever I want to go. Do whatever I want to do. And find love that way. I feel like that some of you perhaps have gotten in the habit of self-sabotaging because you didn't receive the right love and attention when you were a child. Your parents could possibly have been, if they're together, they probably had a lot of rough patches when you were younger. And it's almost like it builds up to some kind of instability in a way, right? But if they separated, it could have been even more impacting, right? It's almost like, is love even real? I never saw it as a child with my parents, so is it real? It is real. Break these generational patterns. Don't sit here and be weak thinking that that's how it's going to be. That's what you get. And guess what? If you failed at love in the past and you had love and it failed because you self-sabotage, don't act like it's all that you're going to get. You can get more with this new beginning. Again, some of you might be mixing with, you might be earth, water sign, cusper, something like that. Or you might be interested in someone, I'm feeling cusper for some reason. You might be interested in someone who is a cusper of an earth sign. What do we got here? We have the death card. I love this depiction. Do you see? It's almost like I'm not even my full self and can show my face because I'm sitting here, I'm holding out this heart. My emotions are a part of me. No, they're external to me. That's literally what I feel with this death card. Then we have the Magician. Some of you have a habit of being manipulative, or you're dealing with someone who is very manipulative and you're trying to figure out, well, or you've had, some of you won't take a chance on certain people because you've dealt with someone manipulative in the past and you're trying to figure out, this person's interesting, but I ain't gonna waste my time because they just like this person. Yo, okay, dog. Anyways, not everyone's the same. Just because, don't judge a book by its cover. Just because it looks like that it's in the same series doesn't mean that it's the same volume. Okay. Then we have the Nine of Wands, which is fortitude. Some of you, excuse me, some of you would rather sit there and travel the world alone and in the cold and like sit there and honestly hate yourselves instead of moving forward. This is selenite, by the way. It's not dangerous. I just, anyways. Some of you, why do I keep saying like that? What you doing? Anyway, some of you would rather sit there and travel out in the cold alone and sit there and wonder why you aren't truly happy. Wonder why everything is so darn rough. Wonder why you can't have anything better, right? So I feel like with this Three of Wands that some of you are really beginning to look into what's going on around you, what's going on externally to you, and realize it ain't for me. What is meant for me is meant for me. Doesn't mean I have to chase it. Doesn't mean, and when I say chase it, I mean energetically chase it, like beg for it. If you need to take action in the physical world in order to change your life, you need to do it. But don't sit here and expect it to just happen for you. If anything, you might already be getting nudges that you're ignoring. If you ignore, what do you expect? You water signs. Water is not just emotions, it's intuition. All right? It's intuition. You're going to sit here and ignore your intuition, water signs, and sit here and just automatically assume everyone's the same? My golly. I wouldn't want to live that life. So my guidance here is to sit there and make a change. This is the Knight of Pentacles, Gourmet Chef. Make a change. We have the Two of Wands. Make a decision. Don't sit here at a crossroads. Make a decision. Because if you don't, you got the Tower. You want that Tower moment? You want chaos? You want to rise above it? Water signs. So that's all I got for y'all. Again, this is Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. This can be any at all placement. I don't care. It could just resonate. Thank you.